I just want to give some thoughts on some topic that just did actually happen that was really interesting. So there's going to be a round of vlog, but before that, I just want to actually finish what I talked about in the previous video about the Smash Brother Direct follow-up. I didn't forget to mention one thing. I did talk about Bayonetta again. The reason Bayonetta's in the game, she was the number one vote for the Smash ballot worldwide. And so then you might say, well, I thought it was Cloud because Cloud was also a high demand. People wanted Cloud in the game, da 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 da. And even I thought it was the ballot, but of course they revealed that it wasn't. And yeah, the reason why Cloud was there was, well, again, just like Bayonetta, Nintendo listened, and basically people wanted a Final Fantasy character in Smash Brother, and the most requested one was Cloud. So Sakurai basically made a lot of deals, I guess, trying to persuade Square Enix to put Cloud in Smash Brothers, and there it is. Because remember in one of my video about why Cloud is a big deal in Smash Brother, because they did try to add in Superbot, who's the developer for PlayStation also Battle Royale, they trying to ask Square Enix if they could put him in on that game, and at a time in 2012, Square Enix said, we will not put any Square Enix character in that game. I guess maybe because it's an American developed game, who knows? Sorry if I went political there. But yeah, I don't know what Sakurai did, but he said he made a lot of deal. He said it was an extensive deal, and he was able to persuade the company to put Cloud in it. So yeah, there you have it. That's the reason why Cloud is in Smash, because Sakurai and Nintendo were really trying to make. They said they really were working hard, negotiating to put Cloud in the game, and there you go. Because they wanted to score like a Final Fantasy character, but they really wanted Cloud. Alright, so moving there, a couple of weeks, a lot of things happened. It was interesting. I just want to give my quick thoughts about it. First of all, my Backlog Battle's they're starting doing their annual Game of the Year edition for their podcast. So Backlog Battle, Alex Anthony, yeah, good luck with that. But all I can say is I did listen to episode 95, and all I can say is it's convoluted. That is all. So moving on from that one is as of December 15th, 2015, Hideo Kojima is no longer working for Cap or Konami. He's no longer contract with Konami. He's a free man, and and of course he has his own studio, or should I say, he revived his studio, Kojima's production, and the first game is going to be on PlayStation 4 exclusively, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, well, I mean, the exclusive for PS4, PS4, well, I guess they made a deal with Sony. Maybe it's going to be published by Sony, but developed by Kojima Production. But the part is, Kojima, one of the well-respected guy in the gaming industry. Whether you like the guy or not, you get have to admit that how Konami treated him was really, really sour. Of course, looking up to the Video Game Award that Jeff Keighley hosted, like I said, he basically whistleblowed on Konami because he just felt like it was needed to be mentioned, that people needed to know what happened, and he felt like he couldn't really let it go, or let it go. And I don't blame him. I probably do the same thing. But you're probably gonna be blacklisted with Konami, but at the same time, really, what are they doing right now? They say they're gonna do another Metal Gear Solid game, but who knows? If it's like Resident Evil 5 or 6, then yeah, good luck with that. Sometimes without the original creator, sometimes the game doesn't go bode well, but hey, we'll see. So, for Kojima, props to you, that's awesome. And then another one basically I want to talk about is, this one's going to be a quick one, is the PlayStation All-Star, or, oops, that's the game, the PlayStation Experience. Yes, I did watch it. It was pretty awesome what Sony offered. Ugh, sorry, I'm like that in the weather. What Sony offered, it was pretty good. Some of the game, they finally revealed the final character for Street Fighter V, Fang. And I guess, judging by the background, it's supposed to be the new fourth member for Shadowloo. Because if you kind of know the story, spoiler here for people don't know, it is at one point, I think in Street Fighter 3, or it could be in Street Fighter 4 also, Who knows? I don't know. Sagat did leave Shadaloo, so the new guy who stepped in was Fang. So there you go. We'll see how this guy goes when the game comes out February 16. And speaking of Street Fighter, I did make an announcement on Twitter like about Ultra Street Fighter 4. Yes, in the month of February, all the way, no, the month of January all the way to February 16, I'll be basically showcasing, mini mix showcasing, or playing Ultra Street Fighter 4, whether with my friends or online, and I'm gonna put it up on my main channel, the Making This Game Showcase. And you could have seen it before, but I'm gonna do more. Why? It's just, I mean, it may not be an FGC, but I like Street Fighter. It's, let's just say it's the last hurrah for Ultra Street Fighter 4. Then of course for me probably I'm gonna be shifting playing to Street Fighter 5. I mean, you see me my sort of beta gameplay, so I mean it's fun. I'm not really that good, but it's all about fun, trying to get those fight money. So yeah, that's a teaser there in the month of January. There will be Street Fighter dedicated, well, Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4. So anyway, that'll be interesting. Another thing also was, well, Gio Corsi, third-party production, again, helping the fan, making the fan happy. Besides Yakuza 5, Yakuza 0 is coming in America finally because, again, his basically method, building the list, you tell him what you want to bring in America, and he'll convince the company, and Yakuza 0 is coming in 2016. So if you're a Yakuza fan, there you go. But for me, Last Blade 2, that's interesting because I like SNK games. And I might give my thoughts about SNK more again. I did talk about it before, but I'll talk about it maybe in the future. But another one was King of Fighter 14. This one I want to talk more about it. And yeah, it's gonna look interesting to me. I mean, the approach is 3D. I kind of get it why. I mean, come on, people. Let's see how much the game for. If the game costs $60 and the graphics like that, then maybe the game's only $40. Who knows? And surprisingly, for a main storyline, it has the biggest roster, 50 fighters in the game. But you say, well, wasn't it King of Fighter 2002 Unlimited match was the largest one? Yeah, but that was basically a better version of King of Fighter 2002. If you basically see the original version, there wasn't really a lot of characters. Console version, they added a bit more. If you go Wikipedia, but I can, on the top of my head, go inside, Geese, Shingo, King, Orochi Yori was added in. And then, of course, in Unlimited match, they really put a lot of characters back. Yeah, I think a lot more. I mean, really a lot more. You can just check it out. Probably Wikipedia because it's just too much. So, but yeah. But you must, yeah, there's a lot. I think that's 64. But again, that's not part of the main storyline. That's like a dream match. This one, according to SNK, it is actually a new storyline that surpassed the Orochi Saga, Nest Cartel Saga, and the Crimson Saga. It's a new story. 50 characters, and I'm surprised some of the returning characters I saw. I mean, of course, they should have new characters, but some of the returning ones, such as Angel, actually came back. And the reason why that's sort of a big deal, at one point, King of Fighters 2001 and 2002 was developed by a Korean developer, Elliot, and Angel was one of their property. And at one point, I think when they broke off deal with Elliot, they lost some of the rights for some of the characters from Elliot. So Angel was one of them. I mean, besides 2002 Unlimited match, but people thought, oh, well, we're not gonna see this character, Mei Lee, I think it's her name, Mei Lee, Elliot, or Mei Lee, again, Mei Lee, sorry about that, Angel, and yeah, I think that's it now. K49, but they changed it to Nameless because they really didn't like the concept of K49. That's why Nameless is supposed to be like a better version. Maybe he have a new storyline, or maybe he actually has a storyline in King of Fighter 14. But that was a surprise. Like Angel, really? But also another interesting part with this one is the 3D aspect. First of all, the guy who's directing the game basically was he used to work for Capcom. From what I heard, he was fighting director for Street Fighter 4. Not the director, not the producer, not Ono, not Amano, but the guy who basically in charge of the fighting mechanic. That was this guy, and he's now the director for King of Fighter 14. And he basically did say, and 100% I do agree what he said, was yeah, the reason why the game is in 3D now is it's time for evolution. It's time to move on. 2D is considered classic, indie classic, nostalgic. But if it's gonna be a retail, a big game, then you gotta go 3D. Guilty Gear Xrd may look 2D because of the cartoon, but it's just a cartoon, but it's 3D. It's actually in a 3D engine, or to be precise, 2.5D. That's what it is. Look at Street Fighter 4. When first people saw Street Fighter 4, like, oh, the game is 3D. No, it's 2.5D. The graphic may be 3D, but the mechanics still 2D. I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, Mortal Kombat 4 kind of did it. So there you go. I mean, so that's. I mean, I agree with it. Change is good. So we'll see what happens when they look like. I mean, in 3D. Like I watched it when they surprised. My hope also is that they should bring back some characters from Maximum Impact, Alba Mera, Sori Mera, those characters. That'd be funny. But without the weird combo thing. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they got target combo. Yeah, so it's going to be 2016, exclusive for PlayStation 4, which is, I guess, not a surprise since Xbox in Japan, and not a lot of people do have Xboxes. So speaking of that, really is that PS4 versus Xbox. So one of the questions maybe I want to give my thoughts on, I believe, and no, they do have an Xbox One and they do have a PS4. Sadly, I play my PS4 more than my Xbox One. I don't have a lot of gift for the Xbox One. I bought it from a friend because he had a buyer's remorse. Kind of felt sorry, and I said, "Sure, I'll buy it from you." There you go. But yeah, because since Japan don't really buy Xbox One, I really can't say that Xbox One and PS4 like are in the same level. Maybe in America to some extent, but really for Xbox owner, in America at least, don't be surprised if the game becomes a PS4 exclusive, like King of Fighter 14. I'm surprised it is exclusive for PS4, and no, Sony's not funding that game. That's Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 is funded by Sony, so I mean, yep. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, again, you just gotta understand that PlayStation 4, is just has more variety games, more variety for people than Xbox One. So sorry about that. So the last thing this roundup is Akuma in Tekken 7. Yes, apparently it's revealed that Akuma, a guest character, will be in Tekken 7, and he does still play apparently like a Street Fighter to some extent. So he has Fireball, Hurricane Kick, and Shoryuken. What the deal is, I really don't know, but I think it looks interesting. Apparently it has something to do with stopping Hihachi, so we'll see. And also, I think the reason why also Akuma is there, I think this is going to be a test bed for Tekken versus Cross Street Fighter. Remember that deal with Namco Bandai and Capcom that both Street Fighter franchise and Tekken franchise will do a crossover. They already did Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Like I said, I'm gonna give my thoughts about it in a future vlog or a Mega Mix game and commentary. I don't know, but yeah, maybe it'll be a test bed, and then maybe in Tekken Cross Street Fighter, you'll see how it works. So there you go. Anyway, those are my roundup for vlog for 2015. So